This is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'm here inside of the Spirit Temple. I believe it's called the Spirit Temple. Does it say on the map? Yeah, Spirit Temple. There we go, I can remember. Yeah, I'm on Minoru, and I just won a boxing fight. This is my victory pose. This is my little celebration I do every time I win a boxing fight. And yeah, we should be able to get the next secret stone. So I assumed, because it said it was a temple, it was going to be like a dungeon like the others. But maybe it was just going to be that boss fight. I hope there is like an actual proper one. But normally we wouldn't get this until much later on. The problem is, how's he going to pick it up? Or she's going to pick it up, sorry.
Zelda asked me to aid you, Link. I am the Sage of Spirit, and one of the Zonai. Minoru. I am glad to meet you, Link. I must thank you.
Oh.
It is because of you that we have recovered my secret stone.
I wasn't expecting her to be floating.
Originally, my intent was to awaken when you first found the Purah pad. Then to guide you to my construct and assist you on your journey. I had not anticipated a battle with that same construct. You have proven quite adept, and I am grateful for all your efforts. Link, here. In the name of Minoru, Sage of Spirit, I grant my power unto you. I believe it will serve you well.
Wait, so what's the power gonna be? Is it gonna be something to do with building or Zonai devices? I feel like I'm wearing a fitting outfit for this cutscene for once.
With this power I've given, a deep bond has been forged between us. And from this point forward, my spirit will reside within that construct. I will help you however I can.
Okay, so I assume she's going to help me in the final fight. But what's going to be the power I'm going to be able to use in general? Will I get one? I am the one who lived in the distant past, in the age of Hyrule's founding. Circumstances forced me to forsake my body and become a being of pure spirit. Long have I slumbered within Zelda's Purah pad, in order to share what I knew when it passed into your hands. I apologize that our meeting has been long delayed. The Demon King's interference is to blame. Nevertheless, I ask your pardon.
Well then.
Now, on the topic at hand. In my own age, the distant past, from your perspective, Zelda awakened as the Sage of Time and appeared before us. What I must relate to you is a tragedy that occurred in Hyrule's history. At its crux was Zelda, who held a secret stone that traversed time. She made a momentous decision in those days gone by. I would have you know of the resolve she poured into that blade, the Master Sword.
Long ago, My people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed. Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright. However, tragedy suddenly struck. A man of great evil emerged from the desert. The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. The defenders were on the brink of defeat. Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him. However, the Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined. I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. He committed himself to one final act.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
You plan to hold me here? What a clever way to solve your problems. But are you ready to pay the price for this?
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link. Remember this name.
Link. Interesting. I look forward to meeting you.
Aha!
You know this tragedy as the imprisoning war. Though it took all we were able to give, we succeeded imprisoning the Demon King. But I was wounded in the process. My body was soon to expire. That is when Zelda came to me, bearing a decayed and broken sword. Yes, you will recall how the Master Sword vanished from your hand at the Temple of Time. From there it travelled into the distant past, appearing in Zelda's hands. And now you hold it once again.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities. Then, what exactly are you suggesting we do with the sword?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself, and even grow stronger.
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough. The power the Demon King wields. I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide it with sacred power for so long.
I can think of one way.
You mean?
Yes, I can do it. I have to.
I've told you. That act is forbidden, for a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Minoru!
You won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era. I want to restore the Master Sword and deliver it to Link.
I understand. You really have made up your mind? Very well then. As a Zonai, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal, and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit. Aha!
Afterward, Zelda and I discussed strategy. We laid the groundwork for guiding you in the distant future.
Well then.
Before the gloom's affliction took my life, I became a spirit and entered the Purah. Then Zelda did what she felt she must and began the forbidden process. She believed you would use the Master Sword to defeat the Demon King and restore peace to Hyrule.
Aha!
You already have in hand the hope that Zelda left to you, the sword that seals the darkness, the Master Sword.
Well then.
Go now, Link. With the sword of hope that Zelda left to you, you will surely smite the Demon King Ganondorf. The Vow of Minoru, Sage of Spirit. Proof of the Vow of Minoru, Sage of Spirit. Use it to summon or dismiss the construct containing Minoru's spirit. So will Minoru appear as in kind of this construct form? Or will it be like the original Zonai version of her? That's what I'm curious of. But I guess we'll find out soon. I feel like I want to use the Master Sword. I've got it and I've barely used it, and it's pretty good. I think I've got a gloom sword on it at the moment. I do. Right, are there any other quests just while we're down here? I see that you already wield the Master Sword, Link. The Demon King is surely building his power somewhere in the world even now. You hold the Sword of Hope, which Zelda left to you. The time of the final reckoning is close at hand. Let our combined might at last defeat Demon King Ganondorf. I will remain here to perfectly tune this construct body that I might be ready for the confrontation. I have already sworn my pledge to you. Call upon me whenever you have need of my strength. Okay, jolly good. We've got some new friends as well that have appeared. I am a smithing construct. Minoru created me to try and unlock the hidden potential of Zonite charges. I was made with the unique ability to temper Zonite for weapons and equipment. I was driven into hiding when a minion of the Demon King occupied the Spirit Temple. But you and Minoru have cleared the way. I can perform my work once again. You have my wholehearted thanks. I would ordinarily not work for anyone other than Minoru, but you are a special case. I will gladly exchange my special weapons and equipment with you. It will be up to you to provide the Zonite. What would you like in exchange? So I basically just buy these weapons? Nothing I really want. Certainly not for those prices. Thank you. I await further something. Yeah, I guess maybe if you had like fully upgraded your energy cells and stuff, it may have been worth it. Saying that, I could upgrade my energy cells a little bit now. I do use Zonite for auto build, or they have something. They need more materials. I have been tasked by Minoru with gathering materials from the depths. This was meant to aid her research. My progress was interrupted when the servant of the Demon King occupied the Spirit Temple. Your efforts have allowed me to return to my duty. I offer you my deepest thanks. This is one of the fruits of my excavation. Take it with my gratitude. 50 fuse attack. I think that's like the best in the game. Well, the best that I've seen up until now anyway. An ancient dagger-like blade. Too small to wield as a weapon, but can be used as an arrowhead. Oh. I wonder if I shoot that with an arrow, will it be like crazy damage then? They're so rare though. I'd be so scared of missing. I previously informed you that Minoru tasked me with excavating materials in this vicinity. One such material was Zonite. I would ask you to offer me all that you can spare. Payment will of course be provided in return. I can offer you one ancient blade for every 50 pieces of Zonite you supply. You already have sufficient amount of Zonite. Will you trade for an ancient blade? No, not yet. I've got 2 and I've not even used them yet. Very well. I would be pleased to trade any time. So are they good to fuse 2 weapons? See, I kind of want a good weapon to try fuse. Let's just try fusing one to this weapon here. And let's see if they work like good as just a thing fused to something. Yeah, so that just did add 50 fuse damage. And look at it. It looks cool. It's kind of glowing. That is a fancy looking weapon. Hopefully I didn't waste it too much by just fusing it to that random sword that I had. Oh, dude, that would be... Oh, if I added that to like one of the Gerudo like swords, where it like doubles the fuse power of what you add. Oh, game over. Game over, Ganon. If I did that, it would be game over. For you, not for me. Right then, so it looks like this isn't like a proper big temple then. It looks like this was just the boss fight that I did. And there is nothing else here. Let me just have a little check. Down there. No, there doesn't seem to be anything. Does the lift work anymore? It does not seem to. Lovely music playing in the background while we're in here, though. I am enjoying that. Oh, yes, that's the smithing construct. Should we go upgrade our energy cells? Let's go down to... Where's one of the forges? Is this a forge here? There is. We might as well do this now. Seeing as we're kind of in the area, and we just gathered a bunch of Zonite in the last episode. It's been a long time since I've upgraded my energy cells, because it's been a long time since I've spent a bunch of time in the depths, to be fair. So let's go and... try and at least get one more upgrade. I always do like having a bunch of spare Zonite though, because I do end up using them for my auto build a lot. And oh, the ring's opening. The power Hello! Minaru's vow has granted you the power to summon her construct. Can she do anything? Oh, wait. Oh, is it just I can just ride on her? Is that the thing? Like, she hasn't got a power like these guys. She's just there. And then I can ride around on her. I mean, that would be great, but she just doesn't do much damage. Like, it might be useful in some situations, like breaking through a bunch of rocks or like getting over gloom. Like in the depths, she would be excellent. She almost seems designed for getting around the depths, to be fair. But in normal combat, I haven't found a huge use for her. Right. So I can get... Oh, no, I can't even get two. Let's get one of these. I do not have as much Zonite as I was expecting, to be fair. But this is only the large Zonite. I think I should be able to take all of these. Yeah, because I need 94 for that. So how many of the crystallized charges have I ended up with after that? If I sort by type, I think they're at the bottom. Oh, they're not. Where are my crystallized charges? It might pop up on screen how many I have. I mean, I've got to have more than 100, right? Why aren't they with all of, like, the Zonite and, like, the charges and stuff? Why are they in their own area? Or are they not in materials? Are they in key items, maybe? Ah, they're in key items. Oh, that is ridiculous! I need 100 for every upgrade. I only need 4 more to get an upgrade. That is so annoying. Is there any, Actually, I guess it doesn't matter if there's any Zonite around here, unless it was large Zonite. It's another forge I need, not more Zonite. Right, tell you what, let's go to another forge quick then. And go get the last few that we need. And then we'll go do ourselves a big upgrade. Right, I ended up just getting like a whole nother big stack of them. Just because I was at the other forge and I had enough spare that I wasn't too stressed about it. So I should be able to get 2 more blips, I guess, on my energy cell. It's not the end of the world, but if I am going to be using Minaru a bit, and especially if she's like shooting cannons and things, that seems to be the thing that drains it rather quickly. So if there was a time to do it, now would be it. Is there anything worth me buying from this shop with the pose? No, I've got all of this stuff, right? I mean, I can get like muddle buds and like puff shrooms and stuff, which are all useful. But like, I've not like ran out of them, so there's no point spending that on them there. Because who knows, maybe I will find another statue of them. Because I've got so many pose and just haven't really found much of a use for them. And oh, there's a falling star there. Oh, it's quite far away. Can I be bothered to go to it? I probably should, because they are quite rare. And they are used for upgrades. Right, let's produce these. Yeah, so I can get 2 of these done. And then let's go see if I can find where that falling star was. We're going back into like Zelda videos of old where I kind of go through with like a goal and then it's just one distraction after another, and then I just end up in the complete other side of the map from where I expected, doing something completely different to what I was expecting. But there we go. That was a decent upgrade and definitely worth doing. I'm probably not going to get them fully upgraded for the rest of the Let's Play. To be honest, at this point, I'm not sure how much I even have left. So, like, when I, before this episode, so, oh, you know, that's too far away, I can't be bothered. Yeah, before this episode, well, like a few episodes ago, when I was saying about, oh, I'm going to go back to Lookout Landing and go and talk to, like, Purah and that, someone was, like, in the comments saying, like, oh, Stampy, you're only, like, about halfway through the main story. And so, if that's true, that is crazy, considering I had already done like 4 temples and everything in the beginning. I don't believe that's true. I think they might have been over-exaggerating. But that has made me think, well, even if they're going to over-exaggerate to that amount, it can't be like that amazingly untrue. Like, it can't be just the final boss fight now, right? There's got to be something before it. I kind of hope there is. I'm not kind of like mentally prepared for it yet. So what does my adventure log say? You now have all of the clues you need. Report to Purah. Okay, well, let's go speak to Purah and see what she suggests. You know what? We are in episode 99. It kind of would be nice to end the episode on episode 100, but it would also be equally, like, not satisfying, but funny to end it on episode 101, which just really made me laugh. I don't know why. Anyway, Purah, what's going on? So, did you find any clues at the Zonai ruins on Faron about the elusive 5th Sage Minoru? What? The Sage of the Spirit was revived? This is incredible! That means we have the 5 sages. Fantastic work, Link. I can't believe this is actually one of the sages who faced off against the Demon King alongside Princess Zelda. And now we have news about the princess. There's some relief in that at least. So, the ancient past, Princess Zelda worked to restore the decayed Master Sword and return it to your hand, trusting that you would defeat the Demon King in the present day. She did so much, all on her own. The Master Sword was restored, you say? When were you planning on telling me? And it was found on the head of a white dragon of all places. That's hard to believe. However, this was Princess Zelda's wish, one she believed so strongly that she gave her life to see it through. For us. Thank you for finding the sword, Link. I have to say, you really don't look quite yourself unless you've got the Master Sword at your side. Check it. Now then, it seems you have all you need. You're prepared to face our enemy. Alright, looks like I'm ticking everything off. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems unlikely he'd still be in Hyrule Castle. I can't think of any place he'd be here on the surface. That must mean... That's it! The depths! Oh, not their depths! I've just come from their depths! It's like, you know when you go to the shop and you get home and they're like, oh, did you get bread? Can you go get bread? It's like, why didn't you tell me before I left? I just came from the depths! Well, wouldn't you say there's a high probability that he's in the depths? Do what you think is best, of course, but my suggestion is to ask Josha for any info she may have. She's enthusiastic about investigating the depths, so I'm sure she'd be happy to help out. Whoa, so the Demon King is in the deepest reaches of the depths, far beneath Hyrule Castle. As usual, you're one step ahead of me, Link. And you look so calm and collected despite what you're up against. You navigated the depths, which are incredibly dangerous and home to all sorts of nasty creatures. Not to mention all of the gloom down there. It must have been a very challenging investigation, and yet you did it. Thank you, Link, so much. Josha turned out to be pretty capable, eh? That kid was working tirelessly to gather information. She wanted to be a use to you. Make sure you let her know her help was valuable, yeah? With this, preparations are complete. Now our target is in the deepest reaches of the depths, beneath Hyrule Castle. Of course, I'll let all the sages know right away when you head to face the Demon King. You're not alone in this. Princess Zelda's final wish. Please hit the Demon King right in the face for me. Alright, I guess this is it. Yeah, look. Defeat Ganondorf. I know where I need to go. Well, Purah said to say thank you to Josha first, so I will make sure I do that. Oh. Hi, swordsman. Welcome back. You look like you're in a good mood. Did you discover something? Oh. Wow, you defeated Koga? Well, of course you did. You're the swordsman. So, did he have any clues about Princess Zelda? Oh, I've not spoke to her in a long time. I've got a lot of filling in to do here. Oh no, nothing, huh? Well, even so, that's one less danger for the princess. I'm not even surprised you did this. You're the swordsman. We'll be hard at work here with my research into the depths. So just come and let me know if you find anything out, swordsman. Doc praised my work. Because of my research, you were able to locate the Demon King. Really? Wait, the Demon King? You mean like the Demon King? Not just any old Demon King, but the Demon King? Wow, the Demon King! Anyway, the Demon King might hold the answer regarding Princess Zelda's whereabouts, Obviously, I'm not allowed into the depths myself, being a kid and all, but I want to continue to help, even if I can't go. I've really poured my heart into researching the depths, and all that hard work really paid off, so I'm happy to put my all into this. Thank you for telling me, swordsman. You're more than welcome, Josha. So, I got to go into the depths under the castle. So I got to go down there. So I won't be able to reach it from the depths because the moat will make like a really high wall around the outside. So I guess if I just go to the castle and maybe, how would I find a way underneath it? What does the adventure log say? Wind, fire, water, lightning, spirit. The 5 stages awaken, blah, 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 blah. All that's left now is to head to the deepest area of the depths beneath Hyrule Castle and defeat Ganondorf. Yeah, I wonder... Because, like, the castle's lifted up, can I just, like, glide anywhere underneath it? Or is there going to be, like, a specific area in the castle that I need to, like, dive through that hole in order to get down? I don't think that's the case. 'Cause I think if that was the case, they would have, like, said something about it. So let's just go to the castle. Let's just have a look. We're just going here to have a peek. We're not committing to anything yet. I just want to see. Oh, it is saying there's a shrine near down underneath me. Oh yeah, how many Light of Blessings do I have? Ooh, I got 3 Light of Blessings. Oh, actually, was that a shrine? Actually, I don't think it was a shrine. It might just be a chest. But yeah, so I think there's one more shrine somewhere that I need to get. And aha, yeah, look. It looks like there's an opening just straight underneath the castle that I could drop down from anywhere. Very, very interesting. So, right, it looks like I know what I'm going to be doing in the next episode. The next episode, which could potentially be the final episode of the Let's Play. Depending on, of course, what we find down there. Maybe it's going to be a huge dungeon and I'll have plenty more to go. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you'll play this game. Maybe you know. So I guess we will find out together. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. A new episode will be up very, very soon. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you all later. Bye!